My friend went missing a few days ago. I was extremely worried, couldn't find peace, didn't know what to do, and it was all because of a stupid argument. All because of my dumb stubbornness. Right now I'm holding the phone he always carried with him. On this phone, there is a video, most likely his final video, the one he recorded when he went to that cursed abandoned building in our city. I doubt that it was real, hoped it was all just some prank of his, thought he was messing around, but Mike still hadn't come back. He hadn't returned home for a whole week. We went to the police, but they didn't help. They even searched the abandoned building he went into, and all they found were his phones and sneakers. No other traces. They searched the building several times, but my friend had simply vanished. Does it even happen? And the answer lies within that video. But let me start from the beginning. It was a chilly day in March when my friend Mike and I were walking home from university. In our city, there is one building people usually avoid. The place is surrounded by all kinds of legends and myths. Supposedly, it used to be a student dormitory, not far from our university. At some point, students there started seeing something they could never properly describe what it was, but they said the creature looked human, though it disappeared too quickly for anyone to get a good look at it. One student got up at night to go to the kitchen and make himself a snack, and there, in the kitchen, he saw it. The creature scared the poor guy so badly, he nearly caused the fire. Disaster was avoided that time, but no one believed him. However, a fire did eventually happen as the students woke up to the smell of smoke. The flames quickly spread throughout the entire dormitory building. Everyone evacuated in a panic, and thankfully, nobody died. But the authorities were never able to determine what caused the fire. No one lives there anymore, and the building has been abandoned ever since. Still, people passing by sometimes claim they see a strange tall figure standing in the windows. I finished my story, and Mike laughed. Yeah, that's an interesting story, Jake. But tell me, do you actually believe that crap yourself? I smiled back and said, who knows? There are a lot of unexplained things in this world. Oh, come on, Mike scoffed. It's just a dumb ghost story. We were walking home from class and happened to be passing right by the old abandoned building. The moment we stopped near it, a nasty gust of wind blew around us. What awful weather, Mike said. No kidding, we're gonna catch a cold, I added. Oh look, that's the building, right? The one you were talking about. Come on, let's go look for ghosts. My friend grinned. Sorry, but I'm not going in there. I rejected his idea immediately. What, scared? I don't want to go in there, that's all. Too bad. I'd go, just to prove all this stuff is a bullshit. Mike, seriously, don't you have anything better to do with your free time? The weekend's coming up, could be fun. I like abandoned places. I'd go with you, but honestly, I don't really want to go alone. I smirked. So, you're scared to go by yourself? What? No, of course not. I could easily go alone. I just don't feel like it. You scared. Mike's a coward. I started teasing him, waving my hands around playfully. Oh, shut up, I'm not scared. Sure you are. Then go, if you're such a tough guy. Mike scoffed. And why would I? I don't want to waste my time. But if I had to, I could even spend the whole night there. And that's exactly what I latched onto. Oh, really? Then let's make a little bet. If you're so tough, record a video of yourself spending the entire night in that abandoned building, and I'll give you $100. But if you chicken out and leave, then you owe me 100 instead. Ha, you are the one who brought it up, Jake. Fine by me. Yeah, no problem. But there is one condition. You have to stay there the entire night. You need to record video of yourself sitting there, sleeping there, whatever. I just need proof that you actually spent the night there. Sorry, but I'm not taking your word for it. Oh, that's easy. I'll bring a power bank, it's last all night. Piece of cake. Mike looked pleased with himself. Then it's deal. Tonight I spend the night here, tomorrow I show you the video, and you pay up if it's real. These are gonna be the easiest $100 of my life. And that was that. I always loved messing with Mike. I knew he was actually afraid of this kind of stuff, but for some reason, his arrogance and dismissive attitude got under my skin that day. I wanted to teach him a lesson somehow, because I was almost certain he'd chicken out, but unfortunately, he didn't, and I still blame myself for it. Night came, I was busy with studying a course, and honestly forgot all about our bed. Then, close to 11 at night, I got a video message from Mike. In it, he walked into the abandoned building and said, "Well, here we go. Better get my money ready, buddy." I laughed. Damn, he actually went there. Well, if he managed to last the whole night, then fine. I'd give him the money. I replied that I expected a full video of him spending the night there, and my friend answered, Yeah, I remember. After that, I finished my stuff and went to sleep. And when I checked my phone the next morning, I was horrified. There were tons of messages from my friend. The first one came at 2 a.m. "Jake, are you asleep?" Then another followed. "Something weird is happening here, Jake. I heard some noises." An hour later, another message came through. "I know how they sound, but I think I'm not alone here. There is something here, Jake. This isn't a joke. I'm not trying to prank you seriously, but there really is someone here. I saw a figure." Half an hour later, another message. "God, I saw something, Jake. Coming here was a really bad idea. I'm serious. Just pick up your phone already. I just ran from it. I'm hiding inside one of the dorm rooms in a closet. I couldn't fully record it. I had to stop filming for now. This isn't funny. Jake, I'm scared, damn it." 20 minutes later, Mike sent his final message. "What the hell did I agree to this bet? Jake, you asshole. Where the fuck did you send me?" After that, nothing. I started texting him back, calling him, but he never answered. At first, I thought it was all some kind of prank, that he decided to mess with me. But then, Mike's mother called me and said her son hadn't come home that night, and she was really worried. She asked if I knew where he was. That's when my heart sank. It couldn't have been a prank. Mike would never make his mother worry like that, not even to mess with me. We contacted the police. They questioned everyone, including me. I told them everything exactly as it happened. The officers went to the building and searched it. They found the phone, but there was no trace of Mike. It was like he had vanished into thin air. Naturally, they checked the phone and found the recording Mike managed to make. And now, about that recording, in the video, he jokingly greeted me and walked into the abandoned building. Worn-out walls, piles of junk, and damp air. That was all the place contained. For a while, Mike simply wandered through the corridors of the abandoned dormitory. Nothing unusual at first. He explored the first door, where the receptionist's desk used to be. Then went up to the second floor, where the students had lived. "Damn, all this junk on the floor is so annoying," he said while stepping over collapsed wooden boards. Mike found the kitchen. "I haven't eaten since evening," he said as he walked inside. Burnt-out dishes were scattered everywhere. "Jesus, this place stinks. Totally killed my appetite." Mike kept wandering around the floor, peeking into rooms. Some of them were completely blocked off, making it impossible to get inside. Damn, there is so much collapsed stuff here. Can't even get into the rooms. Too bad. Would have been cool to see if anything was left behind. Maybe some girl's diary about waiting for her Prince Charming. My friend gave the camera a stupid grin. After that, he went up to the third floor. You know, Jake, he began, then suddenly stopped. A minute later, he continued. Dude, the camera probably can't pick this up, but I swear, I heard something on this floor. Like a dragging sound. Mike looked toward the end of the corridor. No, seriously, I definitely heard something. Maybe it's rats. Although, honestly, what would really scare me is running into some homeless junkies here. That's definitely not what I wanted. God damn it, Jake, you better give me that $100, I swear. The video cut out for a second. When it resumed, Mike was already inside one of the dorm rooms. Had to pause the recording, but everything's fair. I never left, see? Still inside the dorm room, so no complaints. Anyway, I walked around a little more, and this room is the only one that's still intact. So I'm spending the night here. Mike positioned the camera so it could clearly see him sleeping, spread a blanket over an old bed, and lay down. Well then, see ya tomorrow, he said. That's when the horror began. About half an hour into the recording, dragging sounds could be heard in the corridor. Clear footsteps. They continued for some time, then stopped. After that came a long, distorted howl, like some wounded creature crying out. Mike jumped up instantly. What the hell was that? He looked at the camera, grabbed it, and slowly approached the door. He opened it and started looking around. The further he walked down the corridor, the louder the strange noises became. Mike reached a corner, and at the moment he carefully peeked around it, he saw something. The camera failed to capture the source of the noise at that moment, but Mike screamed so loudly that he jerked backward and started running. The recording kept cutting in and out as he fled. During the moments where the footage resumed, loud footsteps could be heard behind him. Something was chasing him. Something was trying to catch him. The recording shut off again. Then it came back. Mike was hiding inside some old closet. Jake, shit. I don't even know how to describe what that scene was. It wasn't human, dude. It's some kind of mutant. I tried to run outside, but it wouldn't let me. It's like everywhere. It chased me, then disappeared, and then suddenly, boom, it was already on the second floor, blocking the stairs. It's wandering around there. Wandering around, Jake. He pointed the camera toward the doorway, and about a minute later, a figure passed by for a split second. It was tall, at least 7 feet, pale as a corpse. There wasn't enough time to see more than that, but I agree with Mike. Whatever was on that video did not look human. Alright, I'll get out of here, then I'll try to call you, Mike said. Unfortunately, he never did. That same spot was where police later found his belongings. Where Mike himself is now, nobody knows. But I blame myself for making him go into that old dormitory, a place that hides some kind of terrible secret.